So that is not a Red London bus, and that is not Trafalgar Square. We've arrived in Georgia!
Country number 31.
We're in Tbilisi! Ah!
Wow, look at the size of that. This is the most unusual thing I expected to see. You can't beat a light dinner, love.
We're Chris and Marianne, and we've been travelling full-time for the past 3 years.
We did it!
Attempting to drive Trudy, our home on wheels, all the way around the world.
We've got one full day here in Tbilisi. We're gonna go and see what we can find to do. And we've heard that the food here in Georgia is absolutely amazing. So I'm looking forward. I think it's gonna be a bit of an eating day today. But before we head out, we want to give you a very quick guided tour of where we're staying here in our Airbnb. Look how cool this is. We've got a lovely seating area. I just love the shelves with all the wine drinks bottles there. Marianne's in the kitchen making our early morning coffee.
Kitchen, look.
There you go, it's a little bit bigger than Trudy. I love the features of the open walls here, these massive doors. And then this goes through to the bedroom. Look how big that is. I'm not used to such a big bed. And then there's a wonderful balcony outside over the street where you can sit and chill and just watch the world go by. And already it's really, really warm. It's gonna be a scorcher today, but this Airbnb's got aircon, which is fabulous. Just love these lights. And then this is a real treat for us. Look at the size of the bathroom. And a bath. And then views out the back window. I just love all these sort of traditional old style houses. Very cool. And what makes it better is it's £22 a night, which is fabulous. So right, we're gonna have our coffee and then we're off to hit the town. One of the first things I've noticed walking around, we've come down to one of the main streets heading down towards Liberty Square, and it's very green. There's lots of nice plants and green trees, which really is nice in a capital city. That's a mighty grand looking building there.
One thing we've noticed in Georgia is there is graffiti and artist drawings everywhere. It's really, really boho. It's got a very, very cool vibe here in Tbilisi. We've obviously only been here for a very, very short time, but already the vibe is very cool, very trendy.
We just spotted this sign outside this restaurant, which gives us a few local words. Isn't that a cool idea?
That's great. We learned Madloba last night, we asked. So we know thank you, but now we've got a few more. Mi mitzvahs. I love you. We're just sitting down on a wall in Liberty Square. Everyone's really friendly. Tread the Globe is international, by the way. We had a lovely guy and his son come up and say, I follow you on YouTube. welcome to Georgia. It's been funny because we've been in Turkey for so long that we keep saying merhaba to everyone and trying to speak our very limited Turkish. But yeah, it's been fantastic. Sat on the tree. Great place.
Like, look at that view. What a place to stop for 10 minutes. This is Liberty Square, and on top of the post that you can see behind me is St. George, which is the patron saint of Georgia. A very famous landmark. We're staying about 10 minutes walk in that direction, but today we're heading in that direction.
It's hard for me to tell you how beautiful all the graffiti is. I've spoken about it before, but here is a prime example of one of my favourite ones.
So we've left Liberty Square, and now we're going to go and find a bit of breakfast. There's a dish that's been recommended to us here, which we have to go and try. And you know us and food, and today is going to be a lot about eating Georgian food.
Now, even speaking to Turkish people, all our Turkish friends said Georgian food is like French food to Europe. So I'm excited to see if that's true.
Hello. Where you want to sit? Take your choice. So we've come down to a cafe called the Kala Cafe, and we've ordered a couple of traditional Georgian dishes that we've heard a lot about and we're excited to share. It's a very cool feeling street actually, because there's lots of different places to eat, plants. What's really nice is they've got these spray bars with like a fine mist which just cools the air.
Yeah, there was a terrible story about it getting over 35.
Look at that latte. Get a bit more coffee going. Wow.
So this
Spinach with walnuts.
is spinach and walnuts.
Yeah. The pumpkin with walnuts.
Okay.
Beetroot with walnuts.
Oh, and what's this one? Peppers with
Pepper. And inside also
stuffed.
walnuts.
Wow, looks
What I
lovely.
like it's a walnut.
And what's this called?
Cauliflower.
It looks amazing. This is actually vegetarian. We're not vegetarian, but this is
So
vegetarian.
this is spinach. Oh, it's quite soft. I was expecting it to be a bit drier, I think. Can't smell anything. It's spinach.
Let's try.
There's some
Oh, it's
spice
nice.
in there as well.
It's nice. Spinach. And then the next one,
Pumpkin.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin Pkhali. It's, look at it, it's quite sticky. That one's really sweet from the pumpkin.
Okay, and then
I
I'm
think
gonna.
it enhances the flavour of the actual item because that's really spinachy, really pumpkiny.
And I'm gonna try this one, which I can't remember.
Beetroot.
Beetroot.
Oh.
It's really. It is.
Chili.
No, there's no spice in it. Really good flavour.
It's really enhanced the flavour, hasn't it?
Mmm. So typically when you order these Pkhali platters, they're all vegetarian, give you a good fix of your vegetables, but also full of flavour.
And on the side of the platter they've got these pepper pieces with just walnut that's been pureed with spices.
Is it fave?
That's my favourite. The peppers slightly pickled and then the walnuts really creamy and smooth.
Wow, look at the size of that.
Oh wow.
Mix it all.
Okay.
Yeah, mix it all up. This one is an Ajarian Khachapuri, with a raw egg yolk that you mix in, which just makes it a bit richer. So what you do is you get your egg and you mix it all in like this. Look at that. That's cheese, butter, egg. I've been told this is a must if you come to Georgia. And how good does that look? Literally looks delicious. A good breakfast dish, cheap and very filling.
Oh, it smells really cheesy.
It does. I'm gonna just duck in there now. I'm having a bite. Look at that. By mixing it in, you actually cook the egg yolk. Oh. That's really good and very rich.
Is it really super rich?
Very rich.
Cheesy rich.
It's slightly, how would you call it? Slightly sour cheese. Oh, it's good.
Is it good?
Try it, see if you like it.
I'm a cheese monster, but I'm not very keen on runny egg.
Let's see, does Marianne like it?
I've got runny stringy cheese bits. Oh, it smells very cheesy.
It's very cheesy.
Oh, that's good. It's borderline smelly feet cheese, but that's really delicious.
It's lovely, very comforting.
Oh, that is good.
Well, that was absolutely delicious. We're gonna go and have a little walk now and see if we can find the river and work off a bit of that cheese breakfast. So check out this door. This is a massive safe and it's called the Safe Nightclub. Isn't that just cool?
Not getting in. Just down here there's a picture of London, an iconic scene of London, and then there's like a telephone box. It's got a very cool funky vibe, isn't it?
It is very cool.
It's very cool, and there's lots of London buses. I think we're in the bar zone. It's very cool and funky, very hip.
So I've just spotted this sign, Meidan Bazari, and it looks like there's an underground market, so we're going to go and have a little look. Oh, this is the most unusual thing I expected to see. I'm not actually...
like a cave, doesn't it? Smell.
Is it a shop?
Musty. Is it an art gallery?
I'm not sure. Let's go and have a look. Look at this. All these things on the ceiling.
Look at this. We could get matching his and her coats.
I think that's very Freddie Mercury.
I think it's very Genghis Khan.
Look at this. I think it's a shop. It's like a market. Isn't this just amazing?
It's like an antiques market, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. They're like cups, aren't they?
Oh wow. This is a very cool little find.
Oh wow. Maybe we found a hat shop for you.
A hat shop?
Maybe we found a hat shop for you.
Is that a hat?
When we arrived in Turkey, people said that Turkey is the capital for having hair plugs, and maybe Chris should consider it. Why not just buy a hat?
I'm not sure that would suit me. You'll notice in Georgia there are a lot of wine shops, and the reason for that is because wine was actually invented here in Georgia. It is the birthplace of wine, and everywhere you go,
I love Georgia.
there is wine. So that was an absolutely amazing find. If there's one place you go to when you visit Tbilisi, is this underground market. It's well worth it and very unusually cool.
And Instagram gold.
It's good, and all the staff in there are absolutely lovely. This is a lovely area with the view up there, the cable cars going up. Marianne spotted the I love Tbilisi sign. She's going for that selfie.
Going for the selfie, although I can't see it. Oh, there it is. I love Tbilisi.
We found the river, absolutely amazing, and we're going to walk along the river to find the Peace Bridge.
I'm still laughing. We were trying to cross the road, which is incredibly busy, and I was following Chris and he was like, let's just go, we're half Turkish now, we can do this. And whilst Chris is taking some photos, I thought I'd share with you how hot it is today. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's 33 degrees, full sun.
So we walked up the river a bit, and this bridge is called the Peace Bridge. That's really a wonderful looking bridge here on the river. So we've had a fabulous day out in the city and it's gone so fast. But we thought we'd end the day today by coming to a restaurant that we walked past yesterday and heard some lovely local music, live music being played. So we thought we'd go and have an early dinner. And this is the restaurant here, Margarita. So we are so happy that we've come into this amazing restaurant. I just love the decor in this place. It is so old school and traditional that I just love it. And we've asked the waitresses here to help us select some really good traditional Georgian food items.
Ajapsandali.
Ajapsandali.
I love the Georgian. Oh, there's potatoes and mixed vegetables. Oh, it's like a stew. Oh, it's a cold dish.
Oh, it's cold.
Oh, it's lovely.
Looks like it should be a stew, a hot stew.
It's a cross between...
That's like a ratatouille.
It's a cross between a ratatouille and a curry. There's spices in there that make it taste slightly currified.
They are. They're not hot spices. It's not spicy.
That is lovely. That is absolutely lovely. These are Khinkali, which are very, very traditional here in Georgia. They're a little bit a cross between like pasta and dumplings, and they come with different fillings. We've ordered like a meat, a cheese, and a potato one. Let's
So I
take
think that's
one.
the cheese one.
Apparently you hold them like this, and then you bite. Oh, that's really good. It's got cheese in it, and it's a lovely dumpling. Apparently this bit here, you don't actually eat this holding bit, and it's traditional just to leave those on the side of the plate. Absolutely delicious. Go
I've
on,
taken a meat one. It's quite
try it. It
heavy.
might be hot inside, be careful.
Oh,
How's
it's
that?
really good. It
Nice?
doesn't taste doughy. It tastes pasta-y. It does taste like pasta.
Oh, delicious. Aubergines.
Yeah, stuffed with walnut mix.
That is lovely, like roasted aubergines with a walnut paste, a little bit like the one that we had this morning.
That is delicious. I really like that.
Family style potatoes here, which are potatoes, look, with like onions and a bit of a sauce, some tomatoes and herbs. Being English, I love potatoes. They're hot. Oh, they smell of garlic. That hits all the buttons for me. Look at that, that's almost like a potato and spinach pastry. Like a bread, a thin bread. Mmm, that's lovely. And we got barbecue chicken. You can't beat a light dinner, love.
Nice light dinner.
To a local restaurant, finding a local group. Honestly, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but literally the passion and the excitement and the tones and the harmonies. Mwah! It's beautiful. Medlova.
How pleased are we that we went to that restaurant? Absolutely lovely.
Wow, wow, wow.
Not only delicious food, great music, great service and really friendly. If you come to Tbilisi, I would definitely check out this restaurant.